This is a project that I really like, and I'm very happy that we entered as low as we did. Hedera, which is a decentralized open source network, they have recently accomplished a significant milestone by surpassing an astounding 19 billion transactions on its mainnet. But more importantly, Hedera has recently won huge corporations from traditional industries who have decided to use the Hedera blockchain. But the main highlight is without a doubt that the US Federal Reserve has integrated a Hedera-based payments application named Dropp into FedNow. Hedera stands out as an EVM-compatible Layer1 blockchain employing the innovative hashgraph consensus mechanism in order to provide users with fast transaction speed and low fees. Now, despite the recent downturn in the cryptocurrency market, Hedera continues to demonstrate its resilience and growth trajectory. Notably, the network recently achieved the impressive milestone of $35 million in total value locked in, also known as TVL, and successfully processed 19 billion transactions. Now, this remarkable achievement highlights the strength and appeal of the Hedera ecosystem. Furthermore, these past months they brought lots of exciting updates for Hedera, solidifying its position as a technology leader within the blockchain ecosystem. But before we start, I want to say this. Now, I really hope that you are not new to crypto, because the time to educate yourself is almost over. By this time, we have already identified the market leaders of tomorrow, and we've been picking them up at 50 to 90% from the previous all-time highs. Now, HBAR is currently trading at around 5 cents on the dollar per token and down 91% from its previous all-time high, which was recorded on September the 16th, 2021. So it's still offering more than 1,070 potential return on investment. So all I got to say is, let the chaos begin. Just remember, my chaos has been nothing but profitable, because it is truly with great conviction and hard work that I try to provide you top quality projects, currently all trading at 50 to 90% below all-time highs. So do me a favor, please hit the like, subscribe to the channel, join the live streams so that you can also become among the 1%. My name is Nico Arachi and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. Hedera hashgraph is the only public distributed ledger based on the hashgraph algorithm. Now, Hedera hashgraph is developed by a company of the same name, Hedera, based in Dallas, Texas. So Hedera is owned and managed by a governing council of global companies and entities. And the council members include Swirls, which actually developed the Hedera hashgraph algorithm, but also companies like Google, Boeing, IBM, Deutsche Telekom, LG, Tata Communications, Électricité de France, FIS, the London School of Economics, DLA Piper, Shihan Bank, Standard Bank, ServiceNow, Ubisoft, DBS Bank, Dell, and ABRDN, and of course several others. But out of the list of all the names I just mentioned, you might ask yourself, who is ABRDN? Well, ABDRN is the largest active asset manager in the UK, with investments in equities, multi-assets, fixed income, liquidity, sovereign wealth funds, real estate and private markets. And with more than 5,000 employees and more than 370 billion under management, they're big. And they see huge opportunity in tokenizing securities. Just like Larry Fink from BlackRock, who is a big believer in tokenizing real-world assets onto the blockchain. So let's go in and look at some recent pieces of news and updates. And the first one is that the Hedera network, they reached a real pivotal moment in August as an Hedera-based payments applications named Dropp was integrated into FedNow. And I hope you know what FedNow is, because that is an instant payment platform developed by the US Federal Reserve. So Dropp is the world's first cost-effective digital micropayment transaction platform, enabling payments both in fiat and cryptocurrency, putting very low payment options in reach for both merchants and consumers. As Dropp is saying, businesses, they need cost-effective payment options without having to pay cost-prohibitive merchant fees for transactions under $20, specifically under $5. And consumers, they are demanding ways to access products and services that may have been out of reach in the past. This was quoted from the Dropp CEO and chairman, Suhail Prahu. So with Dropp, consumers gaining access, for example, to a single movie without having to pay a full subscription, or a startup could get access to an expensive cloud data service and only pay per use. It's all possible because Dropp are providing buyers and sellers access to a previously untapped and unrealized micro-transaction economy. Another piece of news is automotive giants Hyundai and Kia have also made headlines by embracing the Hedera network and introducing a cutting-edge CO2 emissions tracking system, demonstrating the network's real-world impact and versatility. So, supplier of CO2 emission monitoring system unlocks a revolutionary approach to managing carbon emissions and combating climate change, which we know is important, ushering in a new era of sustainable supply chain with Hyundai and Kia's cooperative network. And this implementation of blockchain technology in order to manage carbon emissions is a significant step toward promoting sustainable practices within the industry. Integrating AI technology and high-performance blockchain will enable it and its partners to set carbon reduction targets and accurately predict future carbon emissions, fostering practical climate change mitigation efforts. It's all about going green. But do we care? Yes, we do, but as long as it is on the blockchain. The last piece of news is also carbon related, because Hedera, they are driving the launch of Asia's first digital carbon registry, also known as GCR. So with Asia Pacific responsible for over half the world's CO2 emissions, the urgent call for a local carbon registry was resounding. And answering this carbon base, partnering with the HBAR Foundation and Impact X, they have unveiled the Global Climate Registry, GCR, and this digital platform promises to reshape the landscape of carbon credit tracking and emissions reduction. Furthermore, the GCR ensures enhanced transparency, and additionally it offers slight to medium developers a chance to shine and corporate buyers a clear view into their carbon credit investments. Sustainability has always been one of the top priorities for the network, and Hedera, they are committed to providing the necessary tools and infrastructure for developers to drive decarbonization efforts all across the globe effectively. And the Hedera Guardian is the first open source solution enabling developers to create trustworthy, discoverable environmental assets for the next generation of ESG marketplaces. And if you know a thing or two about ESG, well, that is all the new green streamlined investment guidelines issued by none other than Klaus Schwab from the World Economic Forum. So it is time to bring the balance sheet of the planet to the public ledger, reducing fraud and bringing trust, transparency, and fairness to carbon markets with blockchain and Web3. So before we end, I always like to share some future price predictions with you. And the first future price prediction comes from Digital Coin, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2024 of 11 cent and 19 cent in 2025. And the second one comes from Trading Beasts, and they predict that the price will hit 9 cent in 2024 and 14 cent in 2025. The last one comes from Cryptocurrency Price Prediction, and in contrast to the two above, they're basing their future price prediction on a fundamental approach. And they're seeing a high in 2024 of 19 cent and, listen to this, 70 cent in 2025. So before we end, I always like to give my 2 cents on the dollar, but you know what? I think that this video gave much more than 2 cents on any dollar. I think Hedera, as I have mentioned before, I'm extraordinarily happy that we got in recently. Extraordinarily happy that we got in at prices that are so low from previous all-time highs, and with such big global corporations backing Hedera, I don't really see how this can go wrong. In case this video gave you any kind of value, then do me a favor, hit like, smash and subscribe and all them goodies, and come join the live streams. Sometimes they're on, sometimes not. But one thing you shouldn't forget, Kitty, she loves you.